round in our usual order. Locals first, up to 2 questions each, and take any questions after. Sky, got a question first, or no? Graham, when you're ready.
Daniel, how do you sum that up?
Yes, proper night of football. Yeah, of course, a great night for everyone who is involved with Leeds United. I'm very proud of my players and just have compliments for them for such a fight back. It was, of course, a difficult game here. Chelsea, before in red hot form under Liam, just wins in the Premier League, just wins in the Champions League, and then, yeah, we as a newly promoted side have to come here and have to play here in a game. Several key players out: Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Anton Stach, Pascal Struijk, more or less our whole backbone of the team missing. Some players first appearance in the starting lineup after injury, after a while, like Jakob Joll, like the Bastian Bonneau. And of course the quality that Chelsea has. If you then go 2-0 down, of course, can be also sometimes a long night, but not our players. We have this never say die attitude. We always have this self-belief that whatever happens, we always can come back. Was perhaps a bit half self-inflicted before the goals, the first goal, and especially the second goal was of course a soft penalty, but we gave perhaps also a bit unnecessary. The referee decision to make was not even a chance, and he was like, Pedro was on the way to escape out of our box, and Yaka, why ever had the hands a bit on his back, but then also like to accept the situation, to put the situation to bed, and to make sure that we fight back with top fitness level, with top mentality, with quality and structure, with clear processes. Also, even after the 2-2, I got the feeling the momentum was a bit on our side, and perhaps we could turn the game completely. Of course, the last few minutes, and we had to suffer a lot because Chelsea was throwing everything at us, and also in one scene we need a bit of luck because we missed obviously also a big chance. But I think it's a well-deserved point because we fought so hard under these circumstances to have a to come back into this game, and for that I'm just proud of this mentality, proud of our game today, and we earn a very, very valuable point and sent our supporters home very happy.
Was it a difficult decision to leave Noah home after the way you played at the weekend?
Yes, very difficult, but today the head had to win over the heart because Noah is, due to his physical attributes, a player who needs a bit longer to recover, and it was a quick turnaround. We were also expecting that, especially in the beginning of the game, our wingers had to work a lot against the ball, and with all respect to him, he's perhaps against the ball not world class, and he has skills and to infect our game offensive wise, and the plan was to keep the game tight in the beginning, and also then perhaps in the second half to bring more offensive thinking players on the pitch, also to change our base formation a bit during the game. We are capable to do this, and also this sometimes difficult then for opponent to have to react and to adapt to a different style, and then perhaps then to win the points in the second half. Of course, it was not the plan to be 2-0 down, and I was hoping for a better result at this moment, but nevertheless the game plan was really like in the last 20-30 minutes to win the points, or perhaps even to win the game. And yeah, all credit goes to my players that were able to make it happen and to earn a very, very priceless point for us.
Cole Palmer was causing a lot of issues in that first half. Yaka and Sebastian didn't quite know whether to come or go with him. I mean, were you tempted to change it structurally at half time a bit to help the team out?
Yes, to be honest, it was in general difficult because we had to change again several times in a row right now, also our back row. And that's always difficult because the first time we played without Pascal Struijk, Joe Roden the first time for us on the left side, Yaka first time since injury back in, Sebastian's first time since a while back on the right centre back position. We need to play today, at least in the beginning, with 3 proper centre backs, also to deal with all their crosses and deliveries, and also to bring our set piece strength on the pitch. At least that was the plan. We had a few problems also like to adapt to this, and I decided, I was strongly thinking about to change the base formation already at halftime, but we then worked a bit more like on how to deal with the situation better from a tactical point of view, because could have done it a bit quicker if we would have been quicker in the head. We spoke about before the game, but the execution was not perfect, and we showed a few scenes and spoke also what we wanted to do better, and did better, because we wanted to keep the game tight as long as possible, and then more or less like when Chelsea gets also perhaps after a quick turnaround a bit more tired, then to bring our offensive players on the pitch yeah, the 2-0 penalty was not within the plan anyhow, but okay, the mountain was just a bit higher to climb, and we still found a solution to climb it. And yeah, thank God we did, and all the compliments goes to my players.
Jayden has been such an important player for you since he arrived last summer. You know, plays at right back, play at right wing, effectively won both the goals for you, with the penalty and then with Noah's goal. I mean, what can you say about him?
Yeah, thank God we saw today that he can play on the right wing, because it was the first time that he also had to play in the pocket. And of course, I wanted also to inspire my team today a little bit with this decision, also perhaps to surprise Chelsea a little bit. I think if we wouldn't have conceded this cheap goals, we would have seen perhaps even a bit more out of it. But he was still involved in, I think, in both goals. I think if the game would have kept a bit longer 0-0, I think we could have his capability in going forward and making things happen to see a bit more. And we're all happy that we have Jayden. I also didn't want to disturb the partnership of James Justin and Jayden Bogle on the right side. This is why I played with both of them, but was of course a bit risky because in this role Jayden has never played. But yeah, my players have shown so many times tactical flexibility, and they are ready to fulfill different roles. And today, without so many key players, and without Dominic, without Pascal, without Anton, it was the time to use this. And thank God it was not just a theoretical plan that it would work. Thank God they brought it also into reality, and for that all the credit goes to my players.
Anybody else? Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
Safe travels.
Safe travel back. Thank you.
Cheers.